Well, another week's gone by, and here we are again.
We are.
Welcome to the Beth and Lee McCain radio show right here, where every week we post a new 10-minute show about the law of attraction.
And we answer your questions that you ask us.
And it's so much fun doing that. We get so many questions each week, and it's so hard to just pick two of them.
That repeat themselves through different people, so those are the ones we try to pick so kind of everybody gets an answer.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I sure am.
What have you been doing all week?
Well, working on the movie.
I know.
Basically. Pretty much that. And, you know, we're getting about ready to get a new studio.
Mm-hmm, we sure are.
So that's pretty cool.
You know, it's really funny. You talk about the law of attraction. Here we have, you know, we love where we live. We love everything about our life here and doing what we do we love. And not actively seeking necessarily, you know, property or anything like that. But we have talked about things like doing a retreat, and we've done some focusing there, haven't we?
We sure have.
And a couple of weeks ago, we were just taking a drive, and there was this house with 25 acres, and we're like, wow, that's really neat. And Lee's like, you want to go take a look? I'm like, well, yeah, sure, why not? You know? So we go there, we walk in, and you talk about deja vu. It felt like we had been there a million years.
It was perfect.
It's just
in
unbelievable. The feeling, everything about it. And so we went, well, is it time for us to do this? Is this something we want to do?
And we did.
And, you know, and so we did. And I'm telling you, everything just is lined up perfectly, just like the universe does when you focus on something.
Yeah.
And so not very far away. It's about 10 miles away, but we're definitely moving on, aren't we, to a different place. And this place is going to have retreat-worthy acres and a studio.
Yep.
What more could you ask for?
So in October, we'll be broadcasting from a brand new studio.
Yeah, well, see, this studio isn't where we actually live, the one we're in right now. But we have always talked about possibly having our own studio facility. And so that's where we're going, and we're really excited about it.
That's going to be nice.
So, yeah, a big change, huh?
Yep.
But it's a good change.
It sure is.
We're excited about it.
And then also, if you happen to be an early riser and you're catching this show on the very first day that it's posted, which is Saturday, October 23rd, then you may want to tune in to listen to us. We're going to be live on the air on the Greg Norman Show.
We sure are.
On universal7radio.com, or if you're in the Boston and Providence, Rhode Island area, and Boston, Massachusetts area, you can listen to us on WARL AM 1320. But we're going to be the guests.
Yeah, we are. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and anywhere in between. So if you happen to hear this show early enough and we haven't done it yet, then go ahead and tune in.
Yeah.
And we'll be answering questions, and Greg does a great show, and so I don't know what he has planned, but we're looking forward to being his guests on the show this week.
Yeah, so join us there.
Okay.
All right.
Well, how about some questions?
Okay, I'm ready. I will give you yours first. How's that?
All right.
This is from Jan, and she's from Iowa.
Hi, Jan.
I can't find my purpose in life. Do you have any methods that will help me find it?
That is a wonderful question, because, boy, when you find your purpose, when through the universe you find your purpose, my goodness.
Things start to just
That's when they just start to go, yeah, absolutely.
Just like the property.
There you go. Well, Jan, I guess the basic question is, how do you go about finding your purpose? In other words, if you had everything that you wanted right now, you had the money, the career, the health, the relationship, and woke up in the morning, what would you do 24 hours a day and still get excited about?
That's right.
You know, would it be being just a mom, or would it be cleaning pools, or what? And it just doesn't matter what it is.
And yeah, it isn't
The other thing is, you don't have to, have like a specific purpose to serve and help others or anything like that.
Because anything you do, no matter what you do, always affects other people. That helps others as long as you're happy doing it.
Sure. Well, there are certain people who are born for that purpose, but every purpose doesn't necessarily mean everyone has to do a selfless deed of charity.
Exactly.
So, your purpose will work out. It'll be to help whoever you're around, even if it's just because of your thoughts and your joyful feelings, within whatever the purpose happens to be. So this is a helpful way to find it. Look at it this way. If you can't think of something right now, think about when you were a child. Think about what did you enjoy doing then? What did you enjoy playing? Is there something that when you became an adult that you had to give up that you loved to do from when you were a kid? You know, your purpose can be found anywhere. And if you still can't find your purpose, then just ask the universe and visualize that the universe gave you your purpose. You will find that the universe will begin dropping you hints and signs about something you'd like to do, and then you can fine-tune what it is that you want to do.
Sure, it'll give you many choices that will make you, you know, obviously you'll feel excited about those when they come towards you. And, you know, who knows? You might be walking into a store and they have some kind of class going on and you go, that's something I might want to do.
Yeah.
And, you know, that kind of thing. So be looking out for it.
And getting back to the thing about like when you were a kid, you know, when you were a kid, you didn't play, you know, in the sandbox, I want to be the accountant, or I want to be in the corporate cubicle when I grow up.
Of course, some people do like that, though.
Well, maybe that's how it ends up going. But, you know, if you just have to, if you're starting from nowhere on it, just go, well, gosh, when I was little, I wanted to play fireman, or I wanted to play post office, or I wanted to play whatever all the time. And think, you know, do you have an interest there? Whatever your interest is.
Good way to find it.
You know, it's a good way to think about it. But at the end of the day, the universe will always let you know if you really want to know.
Sure.
So just, you know, send it up to the universe.
That's right.
So I've got a question for you.
Okie doke, I am ready.
It comes from Jordan in Florida.
Hi, Jordan.
And Jordan says, I'm great at manifesting the little stuff, but have yet to manifest any big stuff. What gives? You know?
Start thinking about the big stuff. No, I'm joking. Well, you know, the thing is you believe that you can manifest the small stuff. And it's just as easy to manifest the big as the small, except for one thing, and that is the logical mind. Your logical mind is the mind that tells you about caution and fear. It tells you to be careful when stepping into the street, and it also cautions you when it doesn't need to. It cautions you when you think something will be easy, and it tells you that you have to expect it hard so that you won't be disappointed. It's kind of a protection
It's
thing, trying to protect you,
but it ends up messing it up.
It's one of those overprotective moms.
Right. Good way to put it.
The logical mind is partly responsible for your feelings of attachment to things and people. So when you focus on a great parking spot, you have nothing to lose if it doesn't come about.
Right.
All you have to do is walk a little farther, so you know, and you have no attachment to finding the great parking spot,
so
because
it comes.
It won't make you feel wrong, or it isn't life or death.
Right.
See, so of course that small thing is going to be easy because hey, what do you got to lose? You got no attachment to it.
If that's how you think about it all the time, then it'll work for the big stuff.
So when it comes to something bigger like manifesting a car, the logical mind can't fathom this, see? It tells you that you're crazy to think that you could just think a car into existence. You begin to doubt, but at the same time you visualize and focus on the car. So doubt creeps in because you're concerned that maybe it won't happen, and you'll feel stupid for thinking the LOA would work.
And you think about what your friends think.
Yeah, and you focus again on the wonderful car, new car, and then you fear that your old car will break down, you'll have no new car. You know, you're building attachments to the focus on the new car. Do you see how that works?
And a negative cycle is also building, which keeps it away.
So every time you think of the new car, you are apprehensive and worried instead of joyous and expecting of the new car. When you hold on to the image of the car, you feel impatience, not excitement for it coming. These are all attachments to the desire, and they are limiting to what the universe can do for you. What you want to do is see, drive, feel, hear the new car in the now, and then release the wonderful image to the universe. Every time you think of it, release it with excitement and go about life as if you already have it. By doing this, you have no attachment. It doesn't matter either way.
That's right.
When you want something so bad and you attach yourself to the desire, your desire slows down or even stops because of feelings that you are having. So the universe brings to you exactly what you focus on. If you focus on a desire with attachment of negative, you will get just that, negative attachments.
Well, folks, it breezed right by again.
We are done for this week, aren't we?
But we'll be back next week, and also on Sunday night on WARL AM 1320 Providence, Boston, and also Universal 7, that's Universal the number 7, radio.com, our 1-hour program, Radio LOA. That's on 9 p.m. Eastern Time and 6 p.m. Pacific Time. So spend a little bit of your Sunday afternoon and evening with us if you'd like.
Okay, well, you guys have a great week.
And we'll see you next week.
All right, bye.
Bye.